The Safford Bulldogs may not be going to the playoffs this year, but it sure felt like playoff basketball in the Norma Bellamy Gymnasium on Wednesday night as the Bulldogs clashed with their rival Thatcher Eagles in a knockdown, drag-out fight with all the highlights coming up next. Roadrunner Rehab has been helping Gila Valley residents and athletes achieve their peak performance for over 30 years. They are now offering occupational therapy and adult speech therapy to assist in all your rehabilitation needs. Whether they're getting you back to work or back on the field, they're here to help you. Thatcher's Bronson Stringfellow came out and set the tone, but Safford's Nick Yench immediately struck back with the first two of his co-team high 17 points. Cole Goodman then swiped the ball away from Wyatt Nicholas, and Goodman's gonna take it all the way back the other way for the score. One Yench works inside, and the other one hangs around outside as Cole Yench nails a deep three, and Safford's up early 7-4. After a stop, however, Isaac Palmer brings the ball down and casually drops the first of 4 triples on the night. And then later, Isaac takes it hard to the rack, and he's looking for the and one play, but gonna have to settle for just the make. Wyatt Nicholas has his back, and he scores in the paint off a pick and roll. But the Eagles had no answer for Nick Yench in the first, who shows off a little spin move to get to the bucket, Kobe! And then Nick grabs the rebound, and he's gonna go coast to coast as nobody stops him, and he sends up the layup, Curry, to give Safford the lead. Cole Goodman's got a good position in the post, and just went over his defender for the bucket. And then Nick showed off that spin move again, and it goes in with the left to give Safford a 16-11 lead after the first. Into the second they battled, as Wade Hull gets the open look and hits the jumper. Isaac Palmer's driving on Trey Gaines when the weak side help is there, and Cole Goodman says, "Not in my house," as he rejects the shot. That must have lit a fire under Isaac, because after that he went off. First with the nice look to Wyatt Nicholas off the pick and roll, and then Isaac goes flying in for the rebound putback to make it a 1-point game. The Bulldogs answer with Cole Yench hitting the corner three, and Isaac then brings the ball right back down the floor and says, "Oh yeah, I can do that too." And the floodgates just opened after that as Grady Lackner hit a long two, and so Isaac's going to call his own number and just nail the long ball over the outstretched defense of Gaines to knot things up at 23 apiece. And then Isaac's got the ball again, and no, he didn't. Palmer nails his third triple of the quarter, and Thatcher's come back to take the lead. But hold on, Safford's got a baller himself, and he's freshman Trey Gaines, and he's going to even it up with his own long ball. But Isaac hits for 13 of his game-high 28 in the quarter, and then he finds Nicholas down low to put Thatcher up 4. Gaines wasn't done yet, however, and he nailed the long ball to cut into the lead, and then helped set a pick to free up Fernando Felix for 3 as well. And on defense, as Stringfellow gets the rebound and goes back up, Gaines rejects the shot. Then Gaines gets the steal from Nicholas and takes it back the other way. They set up a shot, and Gaines misses the tray, but he gets his own rebound for the and one opportunity. Gaines missed the foul shot, however, keeping the door slightly ajar for Thatcher, and a pick to get free is all Bronson Stringfellow needs as he nails the 3, and we go into halftime with Safford clinging to a 1-point lead, up 34-33. Kainoa's Hawaiian Grill is the spot in Thatcher to enjoy healthy Hawaiian food with a friendly atmosphere and great service. Order in person or by the phone or online to see the tasty treat everyone is talking about. That's Kainoa's Hawaiian Grill. The Eagles stretched their wings coming out of the break, with Isaac Palmer continuing to be an offensive juggernaut. And then there's Nicholas with the athletic catch and put back up and in off the rebound. And I haven't even called Chad Johnson's name all night, but here he is with the score, and if he gets going, watch out. And the Eagles are starting to work together as Johnson leaves it for Ryan Jones, who puts it away for 2. But Jace Jamison drives and finds an open Gaines, who nails the 3. The Eagles stay active on the boards and get rewarded with a long ball dart by Johnson, and the Bulldogs need a timeout. Back in action, and it's a rare miss for Isaac Palmer, but he gathers in his own rebound and finds Stringfellow open under the basket for an easy 2. The Bulldogs need a bucket in a bad way, and Nick Yench clears the runway and then takes it right down Main Street over Palmer for the score. So what does Isaac do? He comes right back at Nick and posts him up. What a baller! Grady Lackner drills the 3 to keep the Bulldogs within striking distance, but Chad Johnson answers, "I told you not to let this guy get hot." Cole Goodman got the message as he leaves his man to help on defense and says, "Get out of here," to Johnson's shot. But by then, the Eagles had spread their wings to a 7-point swing to lead 52-46 after the third. Down by 6 starting the final quarter, and Cole Yench cuts that in half with his third 3 of the night. And don't count Safford out just yet, as Goodman pokes the post-entry pass away and it bounces to Jameson, who finds a sprinting Gaines from half court, and Gaines floats it in for the score. The Eagles come right back, however, and find a wide-open Jay Carter, who gets the triple to fall. One possession game, and Thatcher's Bronson Stringfellow is going to give a little headshot to Cole Goodman's face as he loses control of the ball into the backcourt, and referee Dwayne Despain is on the spot for the turnover. But Safford couldn't convert, and Thatcher came back with a bread-and-butter play of its own as Nicholas burst to the rim for 2. Nicholas then turned around and did it on defense as well, rotating to help on the pick and roll and blocking Cole Yench for the turnover. Goodman continued to crash the boards off a free throw miss, and Thatcher stretched his lead as Wyatt Nicholas was a beast on defense, stripping Gaines in the post and then later knocking the ball loose that leads to an easy rebound putback for Isaac Goodman, and Thatcher goes up by 12 with 1:38 left to play. A late 3 by Gaines and a nice drive and score by Fernando Felix wasn't enough to turn the tide as Thatcher comes into Safford and outlasts the Bulldogs with a 71-59 victory. Lighthouse Medical Center in Safford is dedicated to helping you relieve your pain. We offer the best approach to pain relief and injury recovery through non-surgical approaches. We're committed to providing you with the best in healthcare techniques and technologies for an individualized approach to your health and well-being.
Crosstown rivalry game, always what we get. Yeah, these guys over here, what's up? But yeah, that's what we expect when you come here. Packed house, crowd, rivalry, friends, whatever you want to call it. It's fun. I love it. The difference was we played their game the first half, got caught up in the run and gun type thing, and we talked about we just need to slow it down and get into an offense and get into a rhythm, get a few stops, and take control of the momentum of the game, and it seemed to work in the second half. Keep rolling, baby.
Reporting from Safford for the Gila Herald, I'm John Johnson.